This poster is an exploration of referee behaviors before and during COVID-19 in North American professional sports leagues. The purpose of this study was to determine whether there were significant differences in penalties called when there were no spectators present post-COVID-19 compared to previous competitive years when spectators were allowed. So records of referees' calls in 4 North American sports leagues, the NBA, the WNBA, Major League Soccer, and the National Hockey League were chosen because of the availability of the officials' calls, as well as the fact that these teams had seasons during the pandemic when no fans were allowed. We used independent samples t-tests to compare fouls and penalties. It's important to note that for hockey, we did look at the number of penalty minutes that were assessed by each team or overall, because there are differences between major and minor penalties in terms of the amount of time that is given to somebody to sit in the penalty box. So there were no significant differences in penalties or fouls called in the NBA, WNBA, or MLS during the season without spectators compared to with spectators. However, there was a significant difference in penalty time awarded by NHL referees, in that there was actually more penalty time awarded when there were no spectators than when there were. And so this leads us to the conclusion that there was no impact, significant impact on referee behaviors from spectators in the NBA, WNBA, and MLS, but hockey, there may be some unique circumstances that lend that sport to having a different impact from spectators on referees' calls. Obviously, officiating is complex, and we need to explore this further to better understand the differences between these sports.